Welcome back to Coming This Summer. It's back, baby. The Hot D is back. HBO's newest old, what would you call this? Retcon? It's not a retcon. Like
it's a prequel.
No, but it's like a regurgitation. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like we're still hot in remakes
hot
and
D.
nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
So, how about nostalgia from 3 years ago?
Yeah, from 2018, which is really like a year ago because of the pandemic, because we lost 2 years. So it's like,
well, that was
to
the
me,
joke.
Game of
the
Thrones
end of
still
Game of
just
Thrones
ended.
brought in the pandemic.
It was so bad. If you think about it, bro, most series ended in 2019. Endgame, fucking Star Wars, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, they were predicting COVID. They were secretly like,
yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Most of the shows and series all fucking ended. Like, I was like, it's kind of creepy. And then most of them were brought
and they're
back.
like, yeah, no, nobody died.
Yeah,
Right.
bring back Parks and
Restart
Rec
up.
and do an Office Discord thing. Yeah. But now, across the internet, far and wide, people are raving about how Game of Thrones has returned and is officially back in full swing when we really just got like an hour-long episode of setup. And here's the characters in the show. And it's like, I'm not thinking it's back yet. I'm like, okay, we're in the world for sure.
I'm thinking it's back.
It's not, though. But it's not, because it's like the first episode, which like I had a problem because like I wanted the 5 episodes leading up to this one. You know what I mean? To this season finale we got as a first episode, as a premiere, you know? Like this feels like it's the end of a season and it's the first episode. And it's like,
I think
not
that might
in a
be,
bad way.
But I think that's the pace they're setting already.
I think that's the
to
purpose.
show you, like, guess what?
This world's
isn't-
already been going.
You guys know now.
Yeah, we're throwing you in.
You already know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Regardless of the time period in that world.
Sure.
You kind of know.
You're gonna feel uncomfortable the whole time, and we're gonna do things you won't like.
I had no expectations. You know how butthurt I was about the ending. I was blown away by how good it was.
Really?
I really was.
See, I wasn't like blown away.
I guess I was expecting just
it's on
after
par
the way
with
it was.
how Game of Thrones used to be.
Which
You know
is
what I
amazing
mean?
to think they could get back to that level. That's what I'm trying to say.
But it's not hard to. They just go watch season 1 through 4, and they're like, "Let's just do that."
Yeah, but replicating isn't
but let's
necessarily
just
as
do
easy
that.
as you think it is.
Use our HBO MAX mind wipe machine to erase season 7 and 8.
If it was that easy, they wouldn't have blown season 7 and 8. That's kind of my point. So you think
well, the 2 people running that show
they're
were
gone.
Fucking idiots, also though. You know what I mean?
Did they get a production credit on this thing? They probably do, don't they? A producer credit, I mean.
I would assume so. Just on sheer.
They got what's his name? It's
influence.
not Mike. Is it Michael Spurlock or I can't remember how you say his first name. It's like
It's
M.
the guy who
something
did all the
Spurlock.
good
He
episodes.
did all the good
right?
episodes.
Yeah, Battle of the Bastards and
He's the one that
and all
runs
that.
the show now. I actually have a lot of faith in him. I like the way the show's shot. They changed it a little and gave it that BBC kind of. I don't know how else to describe it.
That's honestly not a bad. I would never have used that, but now that
Like
you
the
say
filter,
it,
I watch a lot, and I don't mean that
Yeah.
insultively. I watch a lot of that stuff,
Sure.
and it's got like a different
It felt
filter, kind of like a.
real.
See what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's this weird 24 meets 60 frames.
I think that's
going
because
on.
you're so used to HBO Go, and it had like the worst video quality like on the fucking
this crashed
planet.
too.
So
You saw that HBO
Oh, really?
Max crashed for a bunch of people
Wow.
because
Holy
so many
shit.
people were watching.
I watched it I watched it
watched it
Monday,
the next
Monday
day.
morning.
I watched it
yeah,
Monday night.
I didn't bother turning it on.
Yeah.
HBO Max isn't working on my fucking 55-inch fucking 4K OLED TV, so I had to watch it on my goddamn computer, bro. And I'm like, same with She-Hulk.
Say you
Disney
have
Plus,
first world problems without
Disney
telling me you have
Plus
first
isn't
world-
working on my Roku TV, bro, so I can't watch She-Hulk on my 55-inch OLED. Fucking while I eat my food and dinner.
All
Fuck.
right.
My food's gone before the episode started. Fuck me, dude. God, living sucks,
You
man.
remind me of that meme with Leo.
And I gotta do it for like 60 more years.
All right.
Fuck. Yeah.
My
I liked it. I didn't think it didn't blow my mind.
I didn't say it blew my mind. I
Game
was
of Thrones
blown away
never
by-
blew my mind.
No.
though,
It
you
was
know?
always the first 4 seasons of Game of Thrones are tight.
Yeah.
It's pacing, writing, directing, cinematography, everything.
Yeah.
This felt like you got thrown into peak Game of Thrones for the first episode, which to me is kind of mind blowing that they were able to go, we can shake all that garbage off.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean, though? It feels like we're a couple episodes into a
But I
season
like that,
already. Yeah,
though.
but
I didn't need a
like,
75.
I don't like it, but it works.
No, it works
But it
perfectly,
works
because you know already.
Yeah, and like spoilers, there's a mom who has a baby and she dies during birth.
Yeah, and that
or
was
whatever.
like the story that now, because even in the 3 years since the show ended, things have changed a lot in this country, especially.
Yes. Yeah.
And now everybody was offended by the fact
Oh
that
my
they
god,
had.
dude! But they wrote this fucking years ago.
This
you
is
know?
not, and it's not anything worse. The Red Wedding, she was pregnant and she gets right in
Stabbed
the stomach
through
and
the
dragged
belly.
down
That
while they
baby gets
butcher
stabbed.
the entire family.
Yeah, that baby gets totally stabbed.
This one, they tried to actually save the baby. So really,
Yeah, it just died during birth.
right?
They weren't trying to kill
No,
the baby. They were
They,
trying to
yeah, they
deliver
clearly
the
made
baby.
it was a monster decision towards the mom.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, this wasn't like the Red Wedding where like
Yeah.
kill everybody.
She's like screaming and they start like fucking cutting up. I'm like,
It was brutal.
Jesus
Don't
Christ.
get me wrong. It
Dude,
was absolutely
like, I guess
brutal.
Game of Thrones is back, but like I don't want it. Yeah.
I just think they're
My problem is like this mom, they set up this mom and this whole Targaryen family, and like the daughter is like now the queen by the end of the episode because the dad couldn't produce an
I know what
heir,
you're gonna
right?
say. But this is how you subvert expectations.
No,
They
I wasn't
wrote-
even saying that.
But no, but they wrote her like she's gonna be around. They wrote her
No,
like
I didn't even. My problem is like even if she died, I don't care if she was or not because
right.
I don't know who the character is. So I'm like, but I don't fucking care if she dies for this pregnancy. Like, you know, obviously I'm
Right.
not a fucking sociopath. I get it's a fucking like
Well,
emotional.
no, it's supposed to
situation,
show
but
you. It's supposed to show you.
these characters
him.
have lives and they care about them, not just because you're now watching.
Right.
The series.
This is already happening.
This is already
But
you're
see,
just jumping in.
They
Yeah.
established it so
Right.
well with like.
It's so they can do like
She tells
a
him,
prequel.
"I've
season.
had 100 babies with you,
Right.
and I'm not doing this again."
In like 10 years,
they've
she
almost
says.
killed me.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
already kind of said this isn't going to end.
She
well.
tried to have like 8 kids in 10 years.
Right, so,
yeah,
you know,
that's
they
probably in 10 years. 8's probably the maximum
Yeah,
amount
this
you can
isn't-
have,
I don't
right?
think you can have
Unless you got
anymore.
twins in there,
Right.
But like sheer time
So
it
she's
takes.
like, so she's already kind of telling the audience like
Yeah.
she's done everything she could for the king. She listens, she does it. So they kind of gave you everything they could in an hour to gut you at the end of that hour. So that's
Yeah, but okay, it like didn't though, and like it's like oh she's dead, and like the kid dies too, and it's like
but see the thing
all
was
right.
it was more to paint the king than it was to anything to do with her dying.
But the king's also dying. He's got like weird pus back.
oh, that's
or whatever.
grayscale.
Is it
I'm
okay?
like 95%
I thought it was just like
sure.
I've heard a lot of people say that. I thought it was just like pus.
It was
like,
gross.
infection, or like maybe a salve they put on
Well,
there.
the
or
fact
something.
that they were like, we can cauterize the wound, he's like, yeah, let's do that. And that's
and also he
clearly
said
not
he just
gonna
got
work.
because he sits on his throne
bunch of
made of
stuff-
swords. and he's like,
There's a bunch of stuff in the books about
Yeah.
how they're actually it's like lead poisoning and shit from the sword.
from the swords because they get
probably, and they all
pricked
get
and
crazy
stabbed.
because they're just maybe
Yeah,
I get
like-
tetanus today.
Can you bring in an actual chair and we just use that for like
Look,
I don't know like
Ceremonial?
display? Like no nobody sits.
you only
also,
sit in it once a year, and we wear special robes that won't.
the coolest fucking scene. Matt Smith kills this show.
Yeah, I will
by
say
the
that,
way.
man.
His
If you're a
fucking
Doctor
armor,
Who fan,
his armor, which is I hope what Kit Harington looks like in as Black Knight
That's
in
what
the
I was
MCU.
picturing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much what his armor is.
he looked.
But when he's like all like this on the Iron Throne, and you're like, you're not supposed to be on that.
yeah,
chair.
the one
He's like,
guard's like,
Sup?
Yeah.
Like you're a fucking asshole, dude. Like you're a dick. And they're like, we can't make him king because like. The king's child dies. He's trying to birth a male heir to take over as king
because they're so anti-women.
because he's old and dying. Because they can't have a woman for some reason. Because it's
'Cause
against
it's been hundreds of
tradition.
years.
Yeah, a woman can't sit on the throne, harumph, even though it's still a person and whatever. But anyway, yeah, a dog could sit on. You could put a dragon on the throne and nobody had a fucking problem with it. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, but
It's
Matt
good.
Smith is set up to be like the antagonist, but like, is he though?
I don't know how that's gonna go.
Because they're like, if he becomes king, it'll be
I
blah
haven't-
blah blah
I
blah
didn't read.
blah.
I haven't read this book out of the book, so
I've not read
I
any
get
of the
to-
books,
I get
so,
to not know,
yeah.
so I'm excited to
Yeah,
see how
I have
that-
no idea. I know the hand is basically Littlefinger. Like
He's
there's
Scummy Magoo.
there's parallels like you can see. Like
Mm-hmm.
the king is totally Robert Baratheon, but with like a little bit more like semblance of presentation and
Kinda,
humanity.
but I feel like
you know?
Robert Baratheon would have never been able to make that choice, even though he hated Cersei,
Well,
because he was such like a
schmuck, not really, but like a oaf, you know,
Yeah.
like yeah. Yeah, you gotta lock that down though. You
Yeah.
know, if Cersei or a baby is like, I gotta keep fucking Cersei. So
kill them both, I guess.
no, but yeah, no, he makes a call and yeah. So, I don't like any of the characters yet. Is my thing, other than like Matt Smith,
Matt Smith
because
is
I like
amazing.
Matt Smith though. You know?
I like the
And the princess chick, I think, is from Witcher.
Okay.
She's like the girl
She's
in
supposed
Witcher.
to be like 9 years old.
No,
Because in the book she's like, yeah, and I'm like, that doesn't,
she's like 17.
that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, or like she looks like she's fucking 16. Yeah, like 15. Yeah, and what about the hand perving off his daughter to go bang the
Crazy.
fucking king?
Oh, and where one of your mothers who just died dresses.
What the fuck, dude? But it's like, man, if you get a baby from him, then like
He
we're
moves
fucking,
right in.
we're right in,
He
baby.
becomes like
We're king.
second in
We're
command, third in
in.
command.
Yeah.
that's what
So he's
that's
like
about.
trying to pimp out his fucking
Yeah.
daughter. Yeah, what a loser. Oh my
A
god.
monster.
I'm excited for the hot D. I'm excited for that regular hot D, baby. You know, every Sunday, 9 p.m. my phone's going off. That's our ticket to tune out. So until tomorrow, we have She-Hulk. We doing She-Hulk?
We can
tomorrow?
She-Hulk. We can
Shulk?
Shulk.
Hulk. They don't say
Her.
Hulk. They like in the second episode they go like Chick Hulk or She-Hulk. You know, nobody says Hulk, which is like such the obvious one. You know,
Shulk would work too.
Shulk.
Yeah. Shulk. You're Shulk.
Shulk. That's a Nintendo character. You're welcome.
My issue.
Look.
What the?
Look
hell
at
is
it!
that?
Legendary Pokemon.
Fucking
Koraidon
look at him!
and Miraidon. You'll rely on one of them
Miraidon.
as a partner in your adventure. Climb on.
Oh my god, dude.
And together you'll dash across grassy fields.
Gigantosaurus, or what's the
Move
other?
across
Yeah.